Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none. By being a part of the Jackson State University fabric and family as a student and now as a director, I've had the opportunity to experience it from many different levels. And it's something that you just cannot recreate. I don't care if you're a part of HBCU or the PWI. And so when you mix the Sonic Boom of the South and the football team and all of the synergy that we create amongst each other and between each other, you're not going to get that in any atmosphere or any stadium. We have an outstanding team with Coach T.C. Taylor under the leadership of A.D. Ashley Robinson. We are all coin to make sure that we elevate the profile of this illustrious institution that we all love, which is Jackson State University. And so when you mix the energy of the Sonic Boom of the South and when you mix that grit and that swagger of the Jackson State University football team, that's going to cause an ingredient that you cannot recreate anywhere else. And then I didn't even mention, when you sprinkle the atmosphere of the vet with 60,000 fans of our alumni, all of our friends and constituents of Jackson State University, all of those elements coming together, that's just something that, again, cannot be recreated. And we want to make sure that everybody that's connected to Jackson State University, they go out and they support our student athletes and also make sure that we support our student musicians as well. So we're coming to a stadium near you, the best stadium in FCS. It's the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South and the Jackson State University football team. You can purchase your tickets at gojsutigers.com/tickets. Don't miss out. We want to see you there. Go Tigers and love the Boom.
Go JSU football.
JSU students, we know how much you love cheering us on game days.
But there's something bigger than winning the big game. Your vote.
Voting is your chance to make a difference just like we do on the field.
So this November, let's make a play for change.
Get registered, stay informed, and show up on game day, November 5th.
Let's make a big time play together. Go vote.
Be our vote.
The vote. What's up, everybody? TGIF, man. Happy Friday. Hopefully, everybody had a great week. As you culminating your week, whether you're sipping some ginger ale, some hot tea, or some, just some water to hydrate for the game tomorrow. What's up, Brother Poe? How you doing, man? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to everybody, man. Quick show, man. Quick show. I think TD's going to be a little behind today, running a little behind. Zoe as well. We're getting ready to head over to the boot, man. Y'all know what time it is. What up, KT Dub? What's up, big dog? Yeah, man, day of travel, day of preparation, getting ready for our trip over to Graham fam. Walk in, somebody trap, take over tomorrow. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. That's right, man. Hopefully everybody did, like I said, hopefully everybody had a pretty good week, man. I know I did. Got some rest, got refocused, re-energized. We had a great show on Wednesday. I appreciate Brother Justin coming up and talking some football with us. TD had a great lot of great commentary about the game, and I can say, that I did finish the game. Yeah, I finished the game, the Grambling Texas A&M Commerce game. I did finish it, and yeah, I see why everybody was. I see why I called TD yesterday and said, "Boy, I see why y'all was saying what y'all was saying." Good gracious. Um, and I'll give my thoughts on it today. And then we'll get through that, and then we'll move out your way, man. So, how many naps did you take during the game? I dozed out once, but then I started. Yesterday I finished it yesterday afternoon though. Yeah, I finished it yesterday afternoon, and I was fast forwarding through all the little breaks and stuff, man. Just trying to get to the action, and hard game to watch. I could just tell you like this right here. I know that team is that team, from what I was able to observe, is a Grambling team only in name. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in no type of way. This should be it should be easy work for us if we show up and do what we got to do. Shouldn't be a hard game to overcome, man. I just, and I'll give my thoughts on it. No disrespect to anyone. I just don't think that as many teams in this league that's on our level right now. We still got a date with FAMU, not by look, not by passing them. And I'm not saying that it's a guaranteed win. What I am saying is that if we show up to play, I don't see a way that they can beat us without us beating ourselves. It's just not coming prepared and ready to play. Yeah. Anywho, let's jump into it, man. For our foundation, friends of KC-1400 Inc., y'all know what our mission is. Y'all know where to find us at. Givelify. You can go to the NIL Collective website, which is pretty awesome. I mean, we're still growing that membership as we speak. Actually, we're really not trying to, but we are. We're currently growing and continuously trying to keep that push on, man. We don't want to. So I had a conversation with someone, and they was asking in regards to I guess payments in starting in January. And my admonishment was very simple. You really don't want to wait to January to start operating. And come January 1, we want to be ready to rock and roll. We want to be ready to, you know what I'm saying, to bring some athletes in the fold and do what we do. All right, I just pinned I was trying to pin it to the chat. Okay, the link is pinned to the chat. Y'all know what it is, man. But this is how you can support what we're doing. This is going to be a heavy emphasis for us as we transition into the 2025 season, where we'll scale back on some things and we'll put more energy and effort into that. So shout out to all of our channel sponsors. Not going to spend much time on that. You guys know who they are. Looking to grow that as well. Cannon Toyota, Auto Masters, y'all know the number 601-927-7794. Give them a shout if you're looking for a vehicle. And shout out Rex, man. We hopefully you guys will watch the videos of Dr. Ted and Dr. Dishman. We're going to do the same thing over in Houston, and then we're going to come back and do it for homecoming. So looking forward to that. But listen, this is the wave right now. We're going to push this thing and listen. We every show. This is the move, and whether you're a channel member, not a channel member, supporter, we got in several levels, and we're talking about an annual thing that we're looking to do. We're looking to recruit support annually. We got a big event coming up in January 11th in Vicksburg, a major NIL event. How much do you think we need in this collective to keep our players? I'm gonna say this. I was looking at a page, an IG page today. And I was, how many of you guys, are familiar with the name? I'm gonna give you a name, and if you're familiar with this gentleman, I'm pretty sure you. One second, I'm trying to find this dude, man. He's African American business consultant / coach, man. And I thought I stumbled upon his page. And I wasn't I wasn't very familiar with him until, anywho, I can't think of it right now. It'll come back to me. But anyway, Realistically, it's a great question. It's a great question. I have a goal for the collective. I mean, we want $1 million collective. That's the goal. Hit $1 million. I mean, and we talking about partnering with. Right now we have 20 athletes. We talking about going from 20 to 200. You got to have resources to do that. It's not. It sounds like a lot of money, but if you're really just talking about the group economics that we've seen, I mean, we've already done in excess 200-300K through this platform in a short period of time, just on initiatives, small initiatives. But when you ramp it up and you're a little bit more intentional about what it is you're looking to do, I mean, that's our wave. That's our lane. That's what we're looking to do, man. And we're going to do that. I'm not saying that I want to do that or I think that we're going to do that. No, we will do that. We'll do it as a collective unit, and we'll go and we'll attack it. And our goal is to have the largest HBCU collective in the nation. I'll say this about that, brother. I won't touch on anything pertaining to tickets because that's solely it. If the university want to do that, they can do that. I just want to make sure we reiterate to everyone, we are not tied to the university. We're not. We cover Jackson State. We're JSU alums. We support all of our efforts is to support Jackson State in every capacity, but we are not tied to the university. We have no power at the university, no say so, no nothing. You know, we have a limited amount of access that we get to, to take advantage of. But as far as that, like, we can make suggestions, but we don't have that kind of seat at the table right now. But when it comes to this, trust me when I tell you, this is more about the coaches are doing a phenomenal job right now of recruiting. They're bringing some amazing talent. And I think that this talent will win, right? I think this talent will win at a high level. I think that we have a Celebration Bowl roster. I think that Coach Mo Williams has a SWAC championship, NCAA tournament, game-winning type roster right now. I really believe that. But keeping them is going to be your biggest issue. When you start winning, everybody takes notice. And whether people want to accept it or not, Jackson State is kind of the bell cow when it comes to certain things, and especially from a media and a HBCU perspective, from a content standpoint. So with that, if we have success, it's going to yield opportunities for our players. I mean, you look at Ken Evans Jr. Ken Evans Jr. was the SWAC Offensive Player of the Year, and I'm not counting his pockets, but I know he got some opportunities to make himself some money to go play at Florida Atlantic this year. Same with Devontae Davis, both of them graduated, and now he's at Florida Atlantic. We had Antonio Doyle on the squad last year. Now he's at UNLV. We had, so who else we had that was at one point in time was on the roster that wound up went somewhere else? Kevin Coleman at Mississippi State, and a lot of those examples, you have the young man who was a track athlete, Brother Vinny, who was with Coach Thorne and, decided to take advantage of another opportunity while I'm going to Texas Southern, from what I last heard. But in the end, the reality of the matter is simple. You can do nothing and have nothing to work with and just hope that that these kids love what you love, or you can get active and do something about it. And one thing that we can guarantee is that we will be very transparent about what we are doing and very intentional about it. You know what I'm saying? There will be no ambiguity on what we got. Ain't no ambiguity. We used to do that. We did it in year one, where we were doing kind of everything kind of, on the hush hush, but the hell with that. We got collectives out here that are aggressive with it. They got social media pages. They got all kinds of stuff, man. They're bringing in dollars, and they are absolutely as deep as a fan base is. And this is the beauty of it. And I'm going to let Zoe jump in here on some of this. It's not necessarily just about how deep we are. We talk about how deep we are. You can be deep with no direction, no intentionality, and it means absolutely nothing, because there are still a lot of people that think they're helping Ken. You see KC and you don't even understand what the KC was all about. I tell him all the time, so look, KC was about taking a personal page and trying to morph it into something that was palatable for everybody to be able to operate under an umbrella. It ain't about no damn Ken. I can promise you that, because Ken ain't done nothing without Zoe. And then you got TD and KT Dub and Nook, Rochelle, and all of you that have donated to any initiative that's out there. There's nothing special about that. But the reason I'm saying that is that is a hang up for some. That is a hang up for some. And it's not a guilt trip. We're just speaking the facts, and that we have work to do to continue to try to educate our community on how important this level is. And once the university gets behind that, we now's got it. I think we wanted him pretty bad too, because we did some things to try to keep him in place, and it wasn't enough. So you want to jump in there?
What's up, man? What's up, the I Love family? Well, I came in telling this, and y'all forget my tardiness, man. We having technical difficulties getting on the stream. But I'm gonna say this, because I heard you a little bit, and I want to.
You cutting in and out.
Now, I'm on my hotspot, man. It's hard.
I didn't understand that.
So I was just going to say, man, that first and foremost, if you see me or you see Ken out and about and we do what we do, you can tell we're not benefiting from any of this financially in any shape, form, or fashion. I mean, at all, at all. So. It's like I say, it's LOL, man. It's a labor of love. It ain't laugh out loud. It's a labor of love. And we do what we do. But to your point about, people may not want to do something because they see the KC. Look, even if you think this, whatever, that's Ken's initial, I mean, you see Ken, you see me. And so I ain't got no hang up, so nobody else should. Because again, we're not benefiting from it. So everything and always what it looked like, you know what I'm saying? And we do what we do. We're going to always be transparent, you know what I'm saying? We're going to always, fill in the gap the way we can, but like, it is what it is. I mean, what you see is what you get, and we just going to always do our part. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if y'all can hear me good or whatever the case may be. Y'all just bear with me.
I can hear you. I can hear you well, and we'll move on from this. I just wanted to say that again. Like, I'm going to continuously put that out there because, again, I fully understand that we are blessed to be able to do what we've been able to do thus far. And we just want to grow it. And the only way we can grow it is to put it out there and really get supporters to emotionally invest in it and care enough about it as we do. And then when you care about something, you support it and you put your resources behind it. Again, this is not to stand in front of anything. I'm not even going to give any more disclaimers. This is what we do. And this is what we're about. And we want you to be a part of that in a major way. We have a website. It's pinned to the chat. Go check out the website, because you'll see what we do in 2025. It'll be in a whole different capacity. And I'm excited about it. I really am. So we're going to ramp up what we've done. We're going to ramp it up even to the highest level next year. And that's the only way I know how to do it. So.
And before you go, I want to say this too. If you got issue with that, man, just call it 1400 Collective. It's 1400 JRLN Street. So
they know what it is, man. Well, here's the thing, though, Zoe. It's no issues. Issues is only in the eyes of the beholder. There's no issues. We've been very can I be straight up about something? We've done entirely too damn much for folks to be questioning who we are and what we're about at this point. If you got questions and you just want to just choose ignorance, then that's just someone that just chooses to. But I'm not going to really give a whole lot of energy to it. We got way too many supporters and way too many people that rock with what we got going on and have invested in it. And it's like the few little haters I don't even know who they are and don't even care to know. It's just we focus on us. And I'm just saying the point of the matter is not about this. It's about the fact. Look at what the coaches are doing. Look at these amazing student athletes, male and female student athletes that we have at 1400 JR Lynch. And we hope to be the premier collective for Jackson State Athletics. That's our goal. You know what I'm saying? To be a partner with JSU Athletics in that capacity through a pool of resources. That's what a collective is. It's a separate entity that does this. That's what they do. You know what I mean? A lot of people talk about the Grove Collective. Trust me, go check out the Grove Collective social media page. They get active. You know what I'm saying? They get so active, Zoe, that you saw that Arkansas coach was on the internet just the other day talking about the Grove Collective. You know what I'm saying? They in the same conference talking about, man, they got over 5,000 members in their Grove Collective. They had, I think Arkansas said they only had 1,000. So it ain't just a.
I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be a little bit controversial, but I'm just gonna keep it a book. I'm just gonna be me and say it the best way I can, and that is, of all things that's going on at 1400 this street, this is the only transparent thing you're gonna have.
Well,
I'm just keep it a buck with you.
Well, we support everything at the university. We do. There's no people, however it goes.
I'm gonna say this. We support everything. Look, we lock it on the transparent thing you're gonna deal with personally on the university. We come on every week, you see where it is.
But we don't have no choice. We don't have no choice.
At this point, you got data. You got data. You see where it is, and we're just going to segue into the collective, because this is the best course of action to move forward. How we're going to do. And so ain't nothing changing. Not even the address changing.
I just want to add this to it, and we'll move on to the next subject in just a second. The thing is, man, is that this has always been very uncomfortable for us because we have had to be out here publicly, pushing things. And like I said, in no shape, form, or fashion is it any type of knock with anything. We y'all know we are super pro JSU in all things, man. And we have literally altered our life to give to the cause of making Jackson State great and maintaining the greatness that we see happening. You can be great for a little while, but it's about sustaining it. And it's not just what we do, it's what everyone is doing. And I just get sick and tired of having to, play freaking lawyer, because when you say something, saying one thing, Zoe, doesn't mean you're saying something else. It's no slight to nothing or no one or any of that. We support everything and everyone that are doing amazing work at the university. All the administration, all the groups. It's not a line in the sand. We're partners. We're part of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And Zoe is not the TD of the night. He's the Zoe of the night. I please stop doing that shit, man.
So look, I'm
sick of it, bro.
You good.
People, y'all gotta understand something, man. Let me talk for just a second, real quick. I'm gonna shut up, I promise you, because y'all don't know the shit that we have to hold when we get on this screen, man. So y'all want to sit. Y'all people want to go to the nitty gritty, but I'm gonna just tell you, there's a reason why I speak the way I speak. There's a reason why I speak the way I speak. And it may not be, PC may not be something that's palatable for you, but I don't give a damn, because you don't understand what I'm sitting on, what I know, what relationships are at jeopardy. We're not doing that. We're building something. So we want to just blow it up and say, the hell with it, let's go scorch the earth, then cool. But you might enjoy it, but it's going to break down and tear down everything that we've ever built for. And that's just stupid. That ain't even good business sense. But when you do that, and I said that same thing, and I know bro gonna be on in just a second, I don't like division. I'm all about unity. So I'm gonna always attack divisive thoughts and tactics coming from anyone. Okay? We're not doing that, because it's easy for people to run over here. Zoe, people run to Zoe and say this to Zoe. People run to TD and say this. People run to me and say this, because people don't understand We don't even say 25% of the stuff that we sit on this screen. So don't do that. I just asked if you're not. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I meant every word that I just said. Okay? And I'll shut up for now, and then we'll move on. All right, let's move on then.
No, I just want to highlight before we even go on. Look, before we get too lost in the weeds. Look, this
We
is
ain't gonna get lost
us,
in the weeds.
but we are in line, locked in step. We are with Jackson University. We are with Blue Bengal Athletic. So any and all entities with Jackson University, we are like this. But again, even with that being said, we're transparent with everything that we do. That's all I want to say.
That's it, man. We good on that. Look, we just saying we trying to. It's hard to build stuff, man, from scratch in our community. It is, because you got to get through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the understanding of that. And the university has been solid with us. You know what I mean? And we appreciate that. And we're looking to grow in a major space. So, but this ain't about that. This is about you guys that are watching and looking and reading. We really here to solicit your support for what it is that we're doing, and you can be a part of that. There's a lot to come. A lot. Hopefully, you guys will make that first major fundraising event, and we got a lot done. Coming down the pipe. Comedian, got artists, we got legends gonna be in the building. We got a lot happening, and somebody may say, why Vicksburg? Why not? We'll start in Vicksburg. We'll make our way to Jackson, but Vicksburg is a place where we'll start at because that's where we have a lot of support, sponsorships, and we got a lot of support from the Alumni Association over there. And shout out to the National Alumni Association. We appreciate everybody that do what they do, but make no mistake about it, man. I ain't under nobody's, you know what I'm saying, nothing. I could just we'll do it how we need to do it, and we're gonna continue to move forward and grow, man. So hopefully you guys have, if you haven't already, go to Tiger Talk TV, subscribe to the platform, and check out this funny interview if you haven't already. You check this interview out. I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I just thought it was, it's gonna be a fun game this weekend, in my opinion. It will be. I do want to shout out to Boom. Say congratulations to the Boom. They will be relocating, Zoe. They got a transformational investment, has created a new on-campus home for the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South. October the 1st, all operations for the Boom will occur in the completely transformed second level of the Reddix building. This new Sonic Boom of the South rehearsal and operations center, called The Rock, features over 20,000 square feet of newly renovated practice, office, storage, and student support spaces in the heart of the campus. The new rehearsal hall is double the size of our FD Hall Music Center rehearsal hall, and it says comfortably accommodates an ensemble of up to 350 musicians. Wow. The center also includes a new Prancing J-Set studio, director's office, equipment storage, study areas, and more. That's phenomenal, man. On behalf of the student, staff, alumni, and fans, I extend appreciation to Dr. Marcus Thompson for showing of commitment to the sustained growth and excellence of our program. All who #love the Boom know how much of an immediate and lasting impact the new facility will have on the Sonic Boom. #love the Boom, Dr. Roderick Little. Thoughts on this, Zoe?
Hey, man, it's an amazing thing. And for those who aren't familiar with Jackson State that's tuning in, the Reddix building is basically the old Union. And so, and in comparison to what the previous band hall was, it is a whole lot bigger. And music band hall was small because it was a nice size. It actually was a nice size, but it was a size for a certain number. And the Boom has grown in leaps and bounds, and the J-Sets didn't have naturally their own their own setup for their own personal dance studio. So they have all of that now with new offices, study hall is actually it's actually nice, man. But the band hall, the band room itself is more than doubled in size. And so it's going to accommodate. I can't wait, actually, man, for the first little bit of footage we get in the new band hall. to see what what it looks like, and you get to see the band, the full band in there, and it's a dope. But again, this is another sign of another progress, and now they can actually take the time to renovate FD Hall. Kudos to the president about repurposing, what I'm saying, the current band hall now. And they put a design out, but renovate that building and make use of it was smart and economical as well. So great use of an empty building. So make good use of it. It's right across the way from the old band hall. Damn good place to still march from. Great place on campus. It's a damn good move, damn good look. So kudos to Jack State and Dr. Little too.
Absolutely, man. Hopefully everybody caught all that. You got a little choppy at one point in time. The internet it comes and goes, and I know we'll work through that. While we're at it, don't forget that you can go to jsums.edu/roses to donate. We're still in the process of collecting for their trip to the Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena, California. That's going to be on New Year's Day, 2025. So even if you donated, you can always donate again, man. So let's make sure we get the boom over there in style. We make sure we cover that tab, and we're going to have a good time, man. So next up, hey, SWAC Media Day, man. SWAC Media Day for men's and women's basketball. We had a lovely coach, Margaret Richards, was on yesterday. If you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, don't worry about it. If you can just go to the page, I clipped out the actual part where they spoke with her. And today, you had the man, Coach Mo Williams, who spoke today. Chopped it up for you. So both videos are on the page. If you want to check that out, feel free to go on the page and go straight to it. Or you can go to the SWAC page and listen to all the coaches. But y'all know how we do. We focus we highlight Jackson State alone. In anything that's relevant outside of JSU, we will. But definitely, Brother William, welcome to the channel. Appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much. Not sure if you are what level. I can't see what level that is, but if you are a platinum member, shoot me an email, KC-1400mediagroup@gmail.com. I'll send you a link to join the chat, man. The insider chat, which is an amazing chat. I enjoy it every day. What you looking crazy at, bro?
Oh, my bad. I know you can see me in real time.
Yeah. I thought so. I thought you had saw something, right? What did happen, man?
I did. New to me, old to you. Man, look, my internet's horrible. I'll send it to you.
Okay, good deal. Hey, speaking of, listen, while we were there, we found out today that we only had one first-team All-SWAC player. And we're okay with that. Brother Shannon Grant transferred over from FAMU, big man in the middle. Hey, we once again, we welcome Shannon to the Jack State Tiger family, man. And with the work that he did over at FAMU, now he's a Tiger, and we're excited about that. And we get two big time players returning to the hardwood for us, man. And that's Deshaun Ruffin and Romeo Mansell. Yes, he will play center, and Romeo Mansell will play the 4 right next to him. They both went over to Atlanta and represented Jackson State extremely well. Thoughts on big man in the middle, Big Shannon, 6'10", 6'11", big body.
I'm gonna tell you, I love him being added to the roster, but more importantly, and kudos to him for getting all swag. But listen, I'm a Jack State Tiger. I'm a Callaway Charge. The fact that they sure Ruffin gonna be on that court, bruh.
If you say,
and we look, I ain't gonna say too much more.
No, you chopped all the way up. I don't know what just happened. All I heard was Callaway and Deshaun. You talking?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. You just got a delay, but it's okay. Him and Deshaun Ruffin about the ball. That's right, man. Listen, I like the young man. I thought he's real smooth on the inside, man. Big man that play. He kind of one of those. He remind me of a right-handed Zebo. You know what I'm saying? He plays big man, bro. I mean, you talking about good size. Plays with it. He got a lot of touch under the basket, physicality. He can shoot. He got a nice little mid-range jump shot that they're working on, man. So, hey, listen. Anytime preseason, first team all SWAC. Hey, how good is it? So, we lose Ken Evans Jr. We lose Coty Adams. We lose Chase Adams. I mean, Coty Young. We lose Chase Adams. So, Jamie Mitchell returns, who was actually injured most of the season. Romeo Mansell returns, who sat out the season with a medical red shirt. Deshaun Ruffin did not play at all. Returns, and then Coach Mo brings in a star-studded class. A freshman, along with some really good kids out of the portal. Juan Reyna, I think, like he stated in the press conference, he feels like he's the best shooter in the country. And I think, man, this team is built for the long run. Now, in both teams, the predicted order finish, ironically, Coach Margaret Richards brings in an entirely new roster. We only return a couple of players with Ariana Hunter as well as Jalea Hickman. So the majority of the women's team is going to be obviously a complete overhaul. It's a new regime, a new era. And but as of right now, the SWAC predicts Jackson State women to finish fourth. Gone are the days of the previous coach, Tamika Reed, and now starts the Margaret Richards era. And we're excited about it and excited about this first season as she gets ready to lay the foundation for a program, So, but also with that being said, you have interesting. You have the predicted order finish. You have the two on the men's side. You have the two SWAC championship teams in Grambling and Texas Southern. And then that's followed by Southern. And then they got Jackson State and Alcorn. Alcorn actually had a really good offseason as well in recruiting. Picked up a young man from Dayton who was averaging anywhere close to 16, 17 a game. I think it was Dayton that he came from. Really good scorer, man, So, but from there, Alabama State, Prairie View, Bethune-Cookman, and the list goes on down. Kind of pretty much what I got. I'm okay with the fourth seed right at this point, finished fourth, because Grambling returns a lot from that team that won. Not only did they win the SWAC, they won an NCAA tournament game, and they also had a great recruiting stretch as well. So, which is what you expect for a team when they go out and win the conference and they go and win the NCAA game. They should be able to recruit at a high level. So they were able to, keep a good core of that team together. Texas Southern is usually Texas Southern always built for the tournament every year. That team is going to be ready to go. And Southern had a pretty good team as well last year. So, but Jackson State, I'm okay with it, man, because we're gonna win games on the floor. When games aren't won in the preseason, and I know what we got, and we just got to see it all come together, man. So I'm okay with it. Thoughts on that, brother?
I mean, I'm actually good with the selections as well. Like you stated earlier, man, when you're talking about a complete overhaul of a roster, it actually gives kudos and good credence to the work that you've done thus far to finish fourth with a brand new roster in the first year of a brand new coach as well. New staff, new coach, new team. The big fourth says a lot, right? And then when you go to, even what Mo has done on the men's side, from when you looked at what we finished, what we've done from a recruiting standpoint, for us to be picked fourth, you not necessarily have to be picked to win, but where we are, we're both, and that's all you could ask for. So again, we don't have a bullseye on our back, but there's a slight expectation to do something. There's, people are seeing something with the work that you've done thus far. So happy with where we are, but again, the work is just now getting started, and we'll be getting ready to sit up here in a month and a half.
I said, bro, you must be in Lorman, dog. Oh! Boy, G5, that was a good one, dog.
Nah, man. So look, y'all can hear me, but man, my internet's been out, man, for about 10 days.
Since the hurricane.
Listen, the internet's been out for about 10 days. AT&T, man, they coming, they ain't coming. They coming, they ain't coming. I'm on my hotspot. It's been out since the hurricane.
Hey, it's a cold.
And it's janky, man.
It's a cold spot now, dog. Ain't nothing hot about that spot no more.
Yeah, all the data out of it
gone, all gone
during the week.
I know, right? But nah, it's all good, man. We're gonna thug it out, man. We're gonna tough through it. But yeah, man, this is the order prediction. We see how it goes, man. AOL dial up. Hey, you need that. You need a new CD, bro.
Not too much. Not too much.
What's that little noise, man? You hear that little dial-up tone? Oh, that was hideous, man. How things have changed, brother.
I just want you to know. I got the school joining me.
It's Travis right here, bro.
I know it.
Travis is relentless. He's nonstop, man. Nonstop. But speaking of basketball, we got another commit today. Hey, Zoe, I had a chance to I did get a chance to meet. I got a chance to meet Kobe last week. He and his parents, Kobe Butler, and of course, you know, Coach Mo spoke of this in the SWAC Media Day today as well. His son signed 4-star, Germantown High School right now. Mike Williams, obviously, and I love the way Mo kind of broke down his recruitment of him, let him come on official visit, came on a visit for the Southern Week and talked about that. But listen, this young man, Kobe Butler out of New Orleans, Louisiana, 6'7" body. I mean, he's good clay, man. The kid has a tremendous upside. He look like, man, he built like he going to be 6'11" before he get done growing, bro. He just looked like he got a couple more inches to grow. You know what I'm saying? But he struck gold again, too. He had a really good couple of freshmen from the high school ranks that he added to this roster with Dorian McMillan, with Spank, and also with Ebo. And now here he goes and strikes with his son, Mike Williams, and now Kobe Butler, and who knows who else he brings in the fold. So somebody said this in the chat, said, listen, Mo is building this roster very similar to TC. I think that's what they finna say. You know how coach is building it. It's building it organically. You're building it for sustainability, and you're building it for the long haul, man. And if we able to maintain it, that's why we were talking about this collective, man, and why it's so important to at least have some resources in the draw to be able to support any event that we need to put some resources on where to try to maintain some of this talent, because we got some top talent here. Go ahead, bro.
So listen, we're not done when we talk about the 2025 class. So let me just let y'all know, within the state of Mississippi, we got our sleeves rolled up, and there's some big fish that we in the process of trying to get. But also, when we look toward the 2026 class, it's a big fish out there in the state of Mississippi, rolling our sleeves up to try to get. So when we talk to y'all about this collective, this is what we're talking about. Because if your dreams don't scare you, they ain't big enough. And if y'all can get what I'm trying to hint at, we really got some big dreams in this class of 2025 that we got a real legit shot to get. And we're talking about some of the best players in the country. And also, let me just tell you, Mike Williams is one of the top guards in the country that signed with the SWAC school. I can go on record right now, today, higher ranked recruit out of high school than what we got out of Mike Williams. I'll go on record to say that now. But here's the thing. We ain't done by a long shot. We got some really big fishes that we're in the process of trying to get. Transformation, the SWAC will be an afterthought when we talk about talent-wise, what we're doing.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll address I'll
Oh
address
no,
them.
we coming. We coming.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll address them.
hold. We coming. Just hang tight. Hang tight, brother. We got to give respect to basketball because of SWAC Media Day yesterday and today.
Yes,
We just
sir.
want to get through this, and it's a major commitment. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Kobe, man. Big kid, man. Really big kid, big hands, bro. And like I said, met mom and dad, man. They was with Trey. Trey was hosting them, and hey, man, listen. This is
Early commit, and I'm gonna cut you off again in basketball. Early commitments.
Yes.
Commitments.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So, I love it, man. I think Coach is going to really have this team ready to rock and roll. This is also his guy. Let's be real about something. Coach got his team now. This is his team. This is his team. This is how he wanted to be, year 3. So now you go in there with pretty much your roster. Not a lot left over from the previous from Coach Brent. I think Jamie played for Coach Mo at Alabama State. So, this whole entire roster, with the exception of maybe Kevion, I want to say. I think Kevion did Mo recruit Kevion? I think was it Brent? I think Zodan froze up. No, he didn't. You there, bro? Yeah.
Keep us on the Mo.
That's okay. That's right. That's right.
Keep you on. That's it. That's it.
I was trying to. Okay, there you go. So I think we're good now. I think everybody we have now. That's right. He did. He was on the Mo. Avon is back too. Yep, that's correct. Avon Johnson is back. Kawandrick Samuel is back as well. I mean, I like the team a lot, man. This team is super deep, man. It really is. Yeah, Zoe's internet just, he might fall off and he probably have to come back on, but we'll see. We'll give him a second to get rolling again. But yeah, man, Mikey Williams, 4-star kid, son of Coach Mo Williams. And I'm going to definitely be keeping up with both players. I mean, y'all go follow him on social media. Again, that's Kobe Butler. Follow him at Kobe_Butler21, which is what I thought. It looked like Zoe finna join back on. There you go. You should. Well, you got an echo bad. You got an echo bad. Hey, bro, turn off your. I just muted your mic, but close out your computer. You shouldn't be echoing. Something is on. I think you're running two different things right now.
No, I'm not. I'm on my phone.
I'm gonna keep you muted because every time I take you off mute, I hear myself over again. Even if you're on your phone, you shouldn't be echoing like that. So on his internet, man. We'll figure it out. Anywho, but yeah, man, these are big pickups for Coach Mo. I mean, I love it, man. I mean, I'm a basketball guy. I played it all my life, and Zoe doing the Matrix. Hey, man, that sucks, man. That's what happens. You got headphones. Yeah, I'm sure. Trust me, Zoe gonna definitely be back on if he can. And TD may be still joining tonight. We'll see. I know he said he'd be late tonight, but we'll move right into a few more other things as we wait to see if he can come up. I want to send a huge shout out to Coach Chris Orr, man. The NFLPA, they actually shouted him out today, sending a big congratulations to former player Chris Orr, as he has been hired as the newest linebackers coach for the Jackson State Tigers. Go get him, coach. And they shouted him out today. Pretty cool of that. I like that. So Coach has been doing an outstanding job, man. What do y'all think about the linebacker core? What do y'all think about the linebacker room? I think the linebackers have been playing pretty well, and sky's the limit for them this season, man. I know that was an Achilles heel of ours on last year, and coaches come in was a great great core of guys and have really coached them into just a solid room, man. A very solid room, part of that front six, front seven, and love what he's doing. Much improved, man. So shout out to Coach Chris. You guys know he played some in the NFL, played some in the XFL, and was over at Baylor for a little minute. Wisconsin, I know what he can do, man. But he's a great coach and a great up and coming coach. And for those that don't know, his brother's the defensive coordinator for Baltimore, and so yeah, man. Shout out to Coach Chris Orr. All right. And here we have it, man. Shout out to my guy with Light On. The Battle of the Tigers, man. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Now, the game is going to be on ESPN Plus. If you don't get a chance to make it over to Grambling, it will be hot. I'm just telling y'all right now, it's going to be hot. Put the temperature up there for you. And this is from the time, if you get there at 2, you're looking at 92 all the way. The temperature don't tend to drop until probably the second quarter. It start dipping a little bit. But I've never been there before, but for everyone that did, that has told, I'm already hydrating. I've been hydrating for days, and I'll get me some liquid IV in me and some Gatorade and all that good stuff, man. So we'll be ready to go. I don't plan on doing a whole lot. I do what I normally do pregame, and then after that, I'm gonna go change, and because I'm gonna sweat out the first stash. I ain't looking forward to it, man, because it's whew. He said on the rail, which Rob J would announce ESPN Plus. Rob J does an amazing job for us, man, calling our games, and he and Dale Asbury. Take one of your cooking towels. Hey, bro, I'm gonna have the big white towel around me tomorrow. I can't do the little bitty towel. I'm gonna definitely have both of them. Actually, I'm gonna have plenty of towels. Don't get me wrong. In AD Travion Scott, they're expecting a sellout. I had somebody hit me up today that did say that they was trying to bust them in the mouth for some tickets. They was price gouging. I don't know, if that was the case or not, but they wound up getting a couple of tickets for, a decent price. But he said initially they was trying to charge them double. Hopefully you guys haven't had that type of experience, man. Don't try to pay your rent off us, Grambling. You know what I'm saying? But we coming anyway. We'll be there. So I expect it to be a big crowd. And listen, 20,000 in the hole. I think fall starts this weekend. Man, what's crazy is, yeah, it does start this weekend, but it's going to be hot as all get out, man, at this game. And I hate that because I was hoping for like a 81 starting range, you know what I'm saying? It dropped down to like the 70s or the 60s. But no, man, not at all. Got mine for $40. Hey, that's what's up. Good deal. The Boom will be there. Obviously, we're going to go take over the stadium again. STD, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Ken? How you doing?
Right on time, brother. Just for me to pick up right where we had our left off in our conversation. Right on time.
Hey, man, I'm waiting to hear what you and Zoe got to say about this. What's up, Zoe? This is the Tiger Nation.
What's up, man? Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you. Loud and clear. Yeah.
All right, good.
Boy, you got a long delay. I'm gonna keep you on mute until you talk. So when you get ready to talk, just mute yourself, and then when you want to talk, just take yourself off mute. That way we can. There's no delays or echoes, and I'll throw the mic to you, and I'll wait on you. TD, how you doing today, bro? How was your Friday, man? Before we even get rolling.
Or he just can lift that one finger.
That church finger. Go ahead.
Hey, it's been good, man. I had to go over to Jaguar country today, man. I went on checked out Massachusetts play Northwest ranking.
Who won?
I left with 8 minutes left in the game. Massachusetts was up 28-3.
Were you shocked?
You know what? What I was shocked about is the atmosphere. It wasn't as hostile as it used to be.
Hey man, times have changed, bro.
Times have changed, brother. It was a lot of people there, but kids running around playing, and
the world we live in now, man.
Watching the game. But a lady that goes to goes to the gym with me. Sons plays linebacker. I told her I'd come check him out. So, big kid. He has potential, but he has definitely gonna need some work. He's not very fast. I mean, he had a sack, an interception, had a few tackles, but
that sounds like a good day.
Yeah, man, he's not that fast though. I mean, within 5 yards, he got you, but you get outside those 5 yards. He's a pretty big kid, man. Like he about 6'1", 6'2". Like,
Okay.
a little over 200. Got some growing to do.
That's what's up. So look, man, I'm gonna do this. So go ahead and take the thing off the mic. I'm gonna let you go first, bro. Let's get into this game, bro. TD gave a lot of meat, man. He served up a grill full of goodies on Wednesday about this team and this game, and I finally finished it. I watched the whole game. I watched the Grambling versus Texas A&M Commerce and a little bit of Tuskegee. You know what I'm saying? So let me get your thoughts on this game, bro.
Man, look. The venue is a tough place, but we can put up 60 points on their head in the hole before. I'm not saying we're finna do that, but I can tell you, Grambling starting freshman on their O-line. They can't stop the run. We're going to run the ball down their throat. And even passing the ball,
Well, the internet just won't let you be great tonight.
I think we're going to show people that we're better on the pass than what people will give us credit for.
He just failed?
Yeah, bro. I already know the area, man. Trust me, bro. It's a very bad internet connection in that area, and without Wi-Fi, you scrapped, bro. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. It's ugly for you. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this. I'll dive into it, man. I watched that game, TD, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I told TD. I said, my goodness, that was a horrible game. That was bad, bro. That was bad. That was bad. And I see why you and Justin was saying what y'all was saying. I listen, bro. I'm just gonna be straight up about it. I don't see, we lose this game, in my opinion, if we go out there and just flat out lay an egg, bro. And we just beat ourselves. No disrespect to the G. I'm not trying to. This ain't even a hype. Nothing. I was like, holy shit, this team is bad. I'm serious, bro. I had to. They got me reevaluating my prediction for them coming out of the West, and I'm not even BS. I feel like Southern is actually a better team than Grambling right now. I'm sorry. I know Southern may not. I'm just telling you. Just look and listen. Listen, what I'm saying. That wasn't a good showing, bro. I'm trying to. I see why y'all felt how y'all felt. Physical, yes. Even that's subjective, though. Subjective. I do like number 6. I like the linebacker. I think he's the best defender they got. Not the biggest size, but again, you watching the film. Number 4, Brother Cage over there coming out the edge he got a motor. Just overzealous. Got caught. Bro, listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. With our offensive line, if we go handle business, TD, it's gonna be an easy day. It's gonna be an easy day at the office. I'm just telling y'all that now the elements, the mystique of the whole. Do we go out there and do we? You know what I'm saying? I know that we're not gonna. I don't expect us to come to this game feeling super confident and overconfident and like not being prepared to play. I'm just telling you, man, like that, the young man that was the quarterbacking for Texas A&M Commerce, good gracious alive, he was bad.
If you ain't know no better, you'll think he took a check after the game.
I'm just saying, bro, point shaving, dog. Now, number 30 made a great play on the ball to intercept the first pass. I don't think they got any points out of it because their field goal kicker is terrible. I mean, field goal kicking terrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying this, the running backs, nothing special, serviceable. Okay. Wide receivers, nothing special. Quarterback, Miles Crowley throw the ball extremely high when he throw it. He airs the shit out of every ball he throw. Got rattled. My goodness, man. I'm telling y'all right now. I was thinking solely off the namesake, and I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm being honest. I watched that game. I said, we lose this game, I'm gonna reevaluate everything I thought about our team.
How many times you had to rewind the screen?
TD, I just didn't see a good. I didn't see it, bro. I know this is Coach Mickey Joseph. Now listen to me, y'all. We can still get our butts whooped tomorrow.
For sure.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm serious. We can still get, but we go out there and beat ourselves. We go out there, turn the ball over like they did. TD, how in the hell did Texas A&M Commerce lose that game, bro?
Turnovers.
You got a touchdown and you got the ball in your possession with 4. I mean, it was just goofy stuff, bro. I just was like, this was bad, bro. I feel like I was losing football IQ watching that game, bro.
And then they ended the game the same way they started it.
Exactly. It was just you talk about a master class on giving a game. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen, I can tell you all the plays again. Number 30, he jumps up, catches the interception mid-pass. Marvelous, spectacular play on defense. You give him credit for that. They don't get any points out of it. The other young man tackled the wide receiver, TD. Guess what he did? He coughed the ball up. Brother Turner picks that thing up, take it home for the touchdown. Okay. The second interception, the back-to-back interception, he just overthrew the receiver by 3 yards, and the young man just so happened to be sitting on top of the route, and he made a spectacular catch. All good. He turned the ball over. The interception to the tight end, hell, he threw the ball 2 yards, but the tight end was open. He threw the ball straight to the safety, threw it behind him. You follow what I'm saying? The young man that I think number 7 that actually made the tackle on the running back tee to cough up the ball, to force the fumble, that was a great tackle and a great play on the ball. So what we don't do, we don't take nothing away from the defense when they make plays. We don't.
Right.
But good gracious alive, if they run that same scheme that they ran where young man looked like he ran for 80 yards, bro, good gracious alive, they had no safety help. Everybody took wrong angles, and old boy just literally ran the ball up the middle of the A gap and took it all the way to the house.
And a lot of times, like they never got lined up. I mean, it seemed like it was a bunch of.
Now, with that being said, I feel like honestly, this is probably going to be the worst team that Coach Mickey Joseph is going to have because this is his first team. He play a lot of freshmen. It's kind of a makeshift roster. Some portal mixed in with whatever, but I don't see this team going deep. I could be wrong, but this is just my assessment of it. And I mean that we actually should beat this team worse than we beat Southern. If we come to play, I don't see them stop. Listen, they make physical tackles. I like that. They got a little physicality to them, and I'm not. But it's nothing that concerns me about this team. Don't get it twisted. I don't see nothing that they do special. Nothing, bro. There's nothing that stood out to me. Could have just been a bad game. Maybe I need to go look at the Tuskegee game or something to find something. But I'm not even trying to sound like that. At least when I went into the Southern game, there was some things that I saw in the Savannah State game toward the second half when Tissette came in that made me say, hey, man, we got to account for this. We do. I'm not knocking. I like number 4 off the edge. I like number 13 off the edge. The linebackers 6 and 30 are solid. They play 3 freshmen in the back of the end zone. Obviously, if you got freshmen coming out of high school that's starting on your DB core, means that your DB room was probably ass, and you got 3 freshmen that you recruited to come in and play. And I'm not gonna take nothing from them. I'm not. Those young men are gonna play. They're gonna do what they do. But I'm sorry, bro. We coming to take your lunch money and go home. We're gonna ride slow as we exit with the windows down and looking at you. We're gonna ride slow enough for you to run up to the car if you want to. We taking what we coming there, we taking what we coming for, and we leaving. Now, I'll eat all my words if we lose. I ain't guaranteeing no victory, but I'm saying if we show up to play, I don't see anything that concerns me. Now, if we get in the game and TD, we got three first quarter turnovers, I'm gonna be over there sweating for real, because I'm like, what in the world is going on?
Right.
Maybe that's the case. But keep in mind, y'all, I don't play no football. I ain't gonna call down play. I ain't gonna run down play. I ain't got no snaps in me. So I'm just giving my assessment of football, man. I really am, bro. And I just think that we're on a different level. I really do. I think we're on a different level. Texas A&M Commerce, that was a bad team, bro. It really was. But you beat the bad teams. You really do. And honestly, if their coach was a little bit better, in my opinion, they don't lose that game. Especially when you got 4 minutes to go, you're up by a touchdown, and you driving on the other side of the 50. There's no way in the hell, TD, I'm giving that team back the ball. And there was even one play where they called a timeout. They didn't even make Grambling use their own timeouts. I was like, what is this coach doing, man? What are you doing, dude? And even the commentators was like, why would you do that?
Right.
And you throw the ball and the clock stops twice, and you get him the ball back with time to go march down the field. You know what I'm saying? So obviously you wanted to lose the game. I thought, from looking at it, if I had never seen it, I would have been like, oh, Grambling gonna lose this game. And then they went for it on 4th down, I think. And then it was a horrible pass at that. I'm like, with that quarterback, there's no way in the world, bro, that I'm going to actually go for it on 4th down and put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. No disrespect to the young man, but he is not good. I'm serious, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, come on, dog. What we talking about? I just didn't see it. And you know what? There is a such thing as playing down to your competition. Maybe that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? If I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, I can say, okay, that's what they did. And if they come out now, let me add a couple of elements that could change everything I'm saying.
Go ahead.
It's a rivalry game. It's
Yep.
Jackson State. They at home. You see what I'm saying? It's a you know what I mean? Like house money. It's a non-conference game. Win, lose, or draw, it doesn't hurt our SWAC record. You know what I'm saying? Unofficial visits coming to the game. That's fine. We're gonna leave. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We'll make sure we find out who the unofficial visits are, and we'll make sure we invite them to come to Jackson State. But Grambling's gonna recruit, man. They're gonna recruit. I think Coach Mickey Joe's gonna do a great job. He really did do a good job of recruiting. I'm just talking about the product on the field and where they are right now versus where we are. The programs are in 2 separate spots. We reset our program last year. They reset their program this year. If they win 5-6 games, that's a win for for Tiger Nation. If they win the SWAC West, that's an even bigger win because you're ahead of schedule. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for a first-year coach to have a winning season, especially when you're overhauling the roster, playing a lot of freshmen.
I mean, not to mention what Coach Joseph coming from. He have a history of winning. Coaching in LSU, Nebraska, different places like that. So he's familiar with competition. He's familiar with top level players. So,
brother, hey, brother C. Lee, I really don't mean it disrespectfully. I'm just giving my take on it, my truth. When I sat on this screen and told y'all ULM I was like, I don't know what y'all looking at because this game gonna be hard, bro. I felt like that game was gonna be hard. I felt like Southern was going, we had some things we needed to do. But if I'm giving you my early season prediction based off the team that regardless of what Southern feels, looking at the eye test and looking at the team we just played, I feel like Southern's gonna win the Bayou Classic. I just don't. I'm serious. You know why I say that, TD? Because Southern actually can run the ball. They just ran into a Jackson State that decided that they was going to take the run from them and had the personnel and the scheme to be able to do it. Guess what else Southern can do?
Throw.
No, they can rush the quarterback. And you got a suspect defensive line, it's gonna put a monkey wrench in everything you got going on. We'll know tomorrow. We will know. I have no problem with the young brothers that came on Tiger Talk that feel like their defense. Now, let me give Grambling some credit. They lead the nation in interceptions. I wish A&M Commerce would have played us.
They had 6 in one game.
They had 4. It was 4.
6 turnover, right? I know.
Yeah, they had 2 against Tuskegee. You know what I'm saying? They had, I think they got 7 right now. 1 against UL, not ULM, UL. 2 against Tuskegee, 4 against. Listen, you got to make the plays, bro. And I'm not taking anything from them. I'm just telling y'all, Jack State a little different this year.
Hey, Ken, I got one though.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
I guess something Jackson State will have to look out for. We noticed when Southern was playing against Savannah, I think that's what it was. They kept running a tight end across the middle. That way they were getting most of their plays from. They came here and did the same thing with us. They hit us across the middle a few times for some good yardage. Grambling do like to use their tight end. There's hope that Crowley is off again tomorrow because he was overthrowing, floating stuff. He had some means with a couple times. Ken had some steps on the play.
All I'm gonna tell you, bro, is Miles Crowley better get the ball out of his hand real quick tomorrow.
Yeah. But I'm
No. I'm TD. We coming, bro.
I know.
I'm just telling you, we coming. I don't listen. If I'm a defensive coordinator, my job is to get to the quarterback, pressure him, and take away what you do well. I don't give a damn about nothing else. And I know how Coach Quinn, listen, the man is cerebral, bro. And I'm telling you, he made it very clear. Listen, that same offense we just faced last week, we just faced it up. And again, I want to say this again. They had a different game strategy because they really felt like the legs, they gave respect to the running back room. We went all out to stop the run, and we did that, which resulted in us kind of giving up, some passing on some yards on the back end. Not kind of, but we gave up some yards on the back end. A lot of trash yards, but they had a couple of drives where they did do it. But, man, we different this year, bro. We're different this year. Even with all the criticism, even with all we need to get better on the back end. We need to tighten up on this. What did we say after the first game? Man, did we get better at tackling? We better get better at tackling. We've seen an improvement on tackling. I feel like after everybody said what they said, Brother Lightsey said it. You said it. You said it. You first night. You know what I'm saying? We got to get better on the back end. We got to make sure we're covering better. Everybody that has said that, even Isaiah's come on here and say that, right? Follow me on this. Consistently each week, everything that we said we needed to improve on, they went out there and showed us that they were listening. They went out there and showed it. The coaches went out there, not that they were listening to us, but they were listening to the film. You know what I'm saying? They saw what they saw and they made the adjustments. So I don't have any reason to believe other than the fact that they're going to continue the same trend. And I think you're going to see a better strategy tomorrow to take away the pass and just live with the run. Because we feel like I didn't see speed and dynamic from their running backs. I like number 0. He had a pretty good run. Number 9, solid, but I didn't see special. Could they be special in a game? Yeah, everybody could be special in a game if you just go out there and suck, miss tackles and miss assignments and don't play disciplined football. Yeah, you can. You know what I mean? Can their D-line get to our quarterback? Yeah, if our O-line don't block. You know what I'm saying? We got to do our part.
Right.
We got to do our part. What my assessment is based off of a 3-game synopsis of what I've seen our team do and be capable of doing. I'm saying if we just match what we do compared to what I just saw, advantage Jackson State.
Okay, Ken. On everything you just said, you said week by week we progressed.
In certain aspects of what we felt like we were well at. Yep.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You said one week we need to get better at tackling. We did. putting pressure on the quarterback. We did. Now we in the backfield, the defensive back, and I think that's going to be a key point. If all those three phases come together and Grambling put on the field what they put on the field last week, they're in for a shellacking. And not only that, man. If all three phases come together, like you said, progression and got better, which you're supposed to get better. Each time you do something. Southern barely got past the 50.
For real, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we already seen, when Miles having time to throw.
Every play. TD. Every play. If you get me, I'm still coming next play. You get me again, I'm coming next play. I'm going to keep coming at you, bro. You're going to have to show me that you can consistently. You saying Miles did get out. He can run. He can spin it. He can get it to the back. He got a big arm. I just think that floating the ball stuff is he's very susceptible to INTs, in my opinion.
Yes. And overthrowing.
Yeah, and overthrowing. Absolutely. Keep going.
How often would you blitz?
75-25. I'm trying to kill him. I'm trying to kill him, bro. I'm gonna be aggressive as hell on that dude, man. And I'm honestly, if we really want to be honest, TD, if we really want to be honest, we really could get to the quarterback, in my opinion, with 5, rushing 5.
Yes.
Rush 5, drop 6. I really believe that. I really believe that. Rush 5, drop 6. Obvious rushing downs. Obviously, we're gonna rush 6. We're gonna rush 6, drop 5. Some plays we're gonna rush 7 and drop 4. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're gonna play up front with 5 players. That's really how much I believe in our front end. You know what I'm saying? Let your best cover linebacker play off the line some, and you can interchange that person with a DB. You know what I'm saying? On a blitz, using Robert McDaniel, using Isaiah Guthrie, however you choose to. There's a lot of different ways. Coach is a guru there. He's a cerebral coach. He's very good at building up a scheme. He understands Dooley's offense very well, and knows what they're looking for, what they want. But I'm just telling you right now, we really could, barring no mistakes and issues, we could put this game away early, bro. And like I said, that's speaking more to who we are. I believe in our team, bro. I really do. And I feel like we got the best roster in the conference.
Hey,
I'm not apologizing about that. And I'm not being a homer. Y'all have said it too. The content creators have said it too.
Right.
FAMU is an outlier because FAMU is really the only team in the conference that really recruited on our level. When they're talking about FBS transfers and all that, whether they put it together or not, it doesn't really matter. They've done it, and they could really give Troy a run for their money tomorrow. But I'm just telling you, bro, we going to the G, man. You can't come in there half behind in it, bro. Can't come in there pussyfooting and half-assing it, bro. You can't. You got to go in there with bad intentions, bro.
Hey, would you say that maybe Ashton may be the lighter of the linebackers?
He is.
So,
I would say he's heavier than JJ, but he's you know what I'm saying? I think I like the mix. I'm not gonna act like I don't. I'm good with David Jones and going in there, but right now, Coach likes Ashton with Reed. You know what I'm saying? But I like Jaden Ward. Jaden Ward's played very well. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
Yes, that's what I was getting to. I mean, if you're going to, if you send Reed, if you send someone up the middle, it'll definitely be Reed or Ward. That's why I asked that question.
Mm-hmm.
It may be that Ashton flow, but if you want a little more, somebody a little more quicker, then you just send Ashton on the blitz. But this time with Ashton, make sure he break down and get the tackle. Don't run by him.
Here's the problem, though, bro. Reed Pulliam is such an animal off that edge, bro. I just think he's quicker. He can get to the quarterback a little bit faster. Not saying that Ashton can't, but I'm okay with Ashton in coverage, honestly. You know, dropping him back, letting him play the soft safety in the middle, you know, and if that's what they're going to do, like I said, I don't know. I just know that the underneath stuff, you want to take that away, the screen pass. If you go back to how they scored that last touchdown, it was just a screen pass. You see what I'm saying?
And it was a horrible screen pass.
It was, and let me say this too. Did you see anybody on that team with just who had the speed on that field? Speed kills. Number 6 is a sideline to sideline linebacker to me. He was impressive. I like number 6. I still like number 4. You know what I'm saying? Brother Cage. I thought that I wanted him. I was, you know, shoot, man. We offered him. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Byron Cage, I think is his name. Number 4, the edge rusher, kept getting off sides because you jumping off sides, trying to time the snap. But we're gonna have to deal with him, you know. But this is what I love about him on his side, TD. Can I tell you what I really like?
Go ahead.
I like that he on Kurt Ford's side. I like that. You match up 13 with Cam James, and you give me, hey man, Kurt Ford is an eraser right now, bro.
Hey man, now you know a smart coach would flip that.
Cool. Then you got to go deal with Cam James. Cam hasn't been bad this year.
So what'd you say? Pick your poison?
Pick your poison. Cam is balling. I'm saying shout out to the O-line. TD, shout out to the listen. Shout out to the O-line, bro. I'll do this for you. Listen, let's get into some stats real quick. We're both 2-1, right? Both 2-1. Points per game, we averaging the most in the conference, 35, and we're giving up the second most amount of points, 17.3. Rush yards per game, 148. Grambling is not even producing. They play Tuskegee now, a D2 school. They're not producing 100 yards on the ground. So there's not a lot coming. The air attack is their attack, according to the stats. Forget what Ken Clark is saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, they don't have 100 yards they're not averaging 100 yards on the ground. And I looking at the film, I see why. Let me say it this way. The team that Coach Hugh Jackson had, they had more explosive players coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Lyndon Rash was a baller, bro.
And Chalk,
that young man,
that backfield.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feared that backfield. And
then their defense was rock solid, man. Dave was Fitz. They had some players. They had some ballers, man. Now, like I said, he's resetting his roster, so this is kind of that time you got to get him. And then, like I said, this is a rivalry game for the sake of playing the game. At the end of the day, you look at the passing yards. We're averaging 225. They're averaging 206. Total offense, bro. Look at this game. Look at this. They're 2-1, and they're bro. They had a dog. They are net. What is that? Net 136, bro. Net 136 negative yards, offensive, defense. Somebody said, well, you know, they did play. They played UL. We played ULM.
They played ULL, right?
Oh, they play UL. Well, we play. Listen, dog. Listen to this. Listen to this. They played UL. We played ULM.
Right.
They played Tuskegee. We played Lane. They played Texas A&M Commerce. We played Southern.
Okay, Ken, look at this. Justin said this, but let me ask you this. Let me ask both of you guys this then. How about Grambling at home?
Yeah.
Jackson State coming. Right. Jackson State coming.
Yes, sir.
You know Jackson State coming. You know, it feeling like, as those guys said, so they're getting up for it. The guys said it feel like homecoming on their campus.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
did we lose homecoming last year?
Yeah.
I'm just saying we lost our homecoming last year. And it forget feeling like homecoming. It was, and we took an L. But keep going. I'm listening. Keep going.
Right. So what I'm saying is they feel like they may have feel like they hadn't played their best game. They feel like they made some mistake,
That's
a lot
fair.
of stuff self-inflicted room. So hey, we got to go out here and prove it. They're
That's
not
fair.
better than us. They put on their pants just like us. They
Yes, sir.
overhyped. So let's go out. Let's go out and get them.
Hey, if I'm Grambling, I absolutely feel that way.
That's right.
I have no issue with anything you're saying. This is competition.
Mm-hmm.
This is also, the eye test and looking at the film. You are what you see. You are what you put on the film, not what you think you're gonna be. Can I say that again? This is the difference between why certain players hit the portal and certain players get recruited to the portal. You are what your film say you are. That goes for Jackson State. That goes for Grambling. We do not get to circumvent. I am not going to sit up here and listen. I watched Jeff Lights today. I'm not going to sit there and listen to Jeff Lights go on a 2 minutes of diatribe about why Jack State back end is soft and we got to tighten up our. Everybody's saying the same thing. And guess what? I can't defend it. And I ain't going to sit up there and try to.
Right.
It is what it is. You are what you put on the field in the film. Now, can you improve on that? Absolutely, you can. From week to week, you can go in with a great game plan. I can say if you put the ball in harm's way, this team has proven that they will take the ball from you. Now, what they do when they get the ball is left up to the offense, but they'll take it. The defense are the stars, in my opinion, on this. Well, I ain't gonna say that not necessarily. They get not 426, but I'm just saying they still.
So Ken, would it be safe to say, like you say, we're improving in each division? I mean, in each position week to week. Would it be safe to say, through 3 games, Jackson State has left probably about 5 picks on the field?
Four.
Yeah. I was thinking 4 or 5 just sound better.
No, I know 4 for sure.
Right. I'm with you.
4 for sure. 4 for sure.
So with that, okay, let's do this then. So if that's the case,
But,
let
me say it this way. Obvious INTs, 3.
Okay.
K5 against ULM. BJ pick 6 against Lane.
Yes, sir.
KJ, you owe me one, big dog. I say that to him every time I see him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
What's the other one?
McDaniel left one against Southern. Was that McDaniel or Cam?
Oh, that was Mac. Yeah. That's 4.
Yeah.
But hey, that's true. Oh, Ashton left one out there too. He did. Yeah.
So,
we left by 5 out there. That's why I said you got to give credit where credit is due. They caught the ball. We didn't. That's the difference between them leading the nation and us now. We led the nation last year, but we caught the ball last year.
Okay, so with 5 being left over 3 games, we coming in with 1. We improving in each position or each week. Then we're gonna cut that in half. That means we should have
give me 2.
At least 2 picks.
At least 2.
Okay.
If you make the plays on the ball, we can get 2. I think we're gonna speed. The objective is to speed up Miles Crawley's clock. Once his clock gets sped up, he's gonna throw that joker out of bounds. He's gonna get rid of it. I just don't see it. I'm really not trying to be a homer here. I'm really trying to give them everything that I think I could give them. And I'm telling you, home field advantage. They playing in the hole. They're used to the elements. They're used to the acoustics within their stadium. It's Jackson State. There's a psychological edge there, advantage over Jackson State because of the head-to-head. I think it's like 40-something to 20-something. You know what I mean? They have turned the ball. They have taken the ball away from teams, TD. I don't think they're going to be terrified or scared of Jackson State in no shape, form, or fashion. I think they're going to be ready to play us. They're going to be excited to play us. And here's that other element. Even if they lose, it doesn't affect nothing that's pertaining to their goals.
You said a key thing.
What's that?
You said a key thing. They're going to be up and they're going to be ready for Jackson State. But what Mike Tyson always say?
Everybody got a plan till you get punched in the face.
So that's what we need to do.
We coming in throwing haymakers. That's all I'm telling you. Cover your eyes and cover your rib cage. Body shots, rib cage shots, uppercuts, jabs.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Plant your flag, set your mark, place the hit, and have it to the point to where the backup be like, I ain't going in there.
All I'm saying the reason everybody felt the way they felt, and it was so much damn frustration coming out of the ULM game, is because everybody knows that we had the game, bro.
Facts.
We could have won that game.
Yes.
Everybody knows we could have won that game. Even the players know that, because even the sense that we got on the sideline was like, damn, we let one get away. And a couple mistakes here and there. And then that team goes out and run rough shot on another team that put up 40 on one of our counterparts. And then we really could have scored 70 on Lane, if we're being honest. We could have scored 70, 80. We cut the time in half. We played a lot of players and backups, and we let our foot out the gas. We dropped some INTs. We really could have beat Lane 77-0, bro. We really could have. If we're being honest about this thing. And I think for some of us, we needed to see that. Oh, yeah. Southern is like, damn, bro, we missed a field goal. I just wanted the field goals, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Give me the field goals and stop the touchdown, the little garbage touchdown. You see what I'm saying? I'm content, TD, with 38-6 or whatever the score would have been, 38-9 or whatever the score was. Couple field. I'm content with that.
I can't. I'm the one that really. I'm not saying that you guys don't. I'm one that really.
Real quick, man. Brother Tyson done put this in the chat. If anyone needs a ticket for the game tomorrow, y'all connect with him because he done shared it like 3 times. So I got you there, Brother Tyson. Go ahead, TD.
Hey, how you doing, Sister Chrysler? Good evening to you. Hey, but what I was about to say, Ken, out of all, I'm far from the one. I mean, I really like to call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, if we play in spades, you can't cut with a diamond. So, so with that being said, man, I can honestly say this: not only has the team not reached Jackson State reached its potential, I think I'm not even sure we halfway there.
I love it, bro.
No, I'm serious.
No. I'm with you because this team we got it, bro. And I think this is. I'm gonna say what you're saying. I'm gonna say it a little differently too. TD, there's an optimistic reluctance with Jackson State.
Yes,
I think I can say it that way because we see it and we know it's there. But it's like right now we Luther's curl that ain't really curling all the way. You get what I'm saying? It's got the curls, but it ain't. You remember what Said Entertainer? Shout out to Said Entertainer. He said, it ain't really curling all the way. You get what I'm saying? It's right there. It's there. You get what I'm saying? That's us right now. But what's so cool about it, though, is when we do.
Maybe we need to put a little more gel.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, bro. Believe it or not, TD, I used to rock that S curl, baby. You know what I'm saying? I had it now. I did have it. I had that Duke, that Pro Line. Was it Pro Line? I had Duke. That's probably why I ain't got no damn hair right now, rocking them old processes, man.
I agree.
With that IB, I wanna be okay. All that old Loverboy stuff, man, with the little curl. I had it, dog. I don't care what y'all say. I know I'm bald headed right now, but I used to have that little S curl, man. I had it, bro. Couldn't tell me nothing. Hey, listen, I'm TD. Listen to me. I mean this, y'all. Listen, if y'all see me with a unit in my head, mind your damn business. I'm just telling you that right now. If you see me with a unit, Travis, if you see me with a unit with a whole hairline and all, just mind your business, bro.
I'm just gonna look at you. Be like, he was just bald just a week ago.
But no, this is real talk, man. Like we it sounds. I like when you say it because it sounds better. I've said I don't like to hear my own voice. I love to hear this from other people because I don't have to say it.
Well, Ken, I'm not gonna say anything just to be saying it just because.
Of course you're not. Of course you're not. I'm saying like that's why I'm saying that you said it. If I see it, hey, bro, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get dreads. Just FYI.
I mean, I would not be dancing at the stadium anymore.
But no, man. No. Whenever it does, go back to that comment. I got to be honest with you, bro. Like,
which one?
Football, man. Say I feel sorry for whoever on the other side of when it all comes together. I mean, just imagine, bro. We play a complete game I'm talking about a complete game from start to finish, all three levels, clicking on all cylinders, and that's gonna come from the team just deciding that that's what they want to do. No plays off, no breaks. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
As far as the all coming together, I definitely would love to see that against Alabama State. And the reason I say that, man, we just can't ever get out of the 20s with those guys, man. That defense, I don't know what kind of defense they play. I
think this year we do have a team that can, but I really want to see it against Grambling, dog.
Hey, bro, that's you.
I mean that because I've never been there before. Okay, I've never been to Eddie Robinson Memorial, Eddie G. Robinson Memorial Stadium. I've never been there. I got much respect for Grambling, for who they are, and historically the brand that is Grambling, the G. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to them. I'm excited about this game tomorrow, but I want to whoop them bad, bro.
Again, if you add all the stuff into the equation from what we're talking about with the caliber of players that we have, with the coaching staff, what Coach Taylor, and Coach O and the rest of those guys over there doing. And you look at the past 3 games, Ken, this could be a 50-piece.
It really can be a 50-piece, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that it will, but it can.
Right. It really can. It can be a 50-piece.
Tyler, great comments, bro. I agree with you. I have no gripes about none of that. I think Coach has a full bag of trinkets and toys that he can play with. I really do. I think this offense is like Boosie's garage, bro. You know how you have so many cars, TDU, you which one you gonna drive today? You know what I mean? And I'm with it. Bread and butter is the run. This is a great point. I love this, bro. We would love to see them start to leave Eddie G. Robinson Stadium early. Go on, get home. Go on, go warm your vehicle up and get on to the car early. Hit that Lee Corso. You know what I'm saying? That's what my hope is, bro.
Hey, to sip my thoughts, that's what, and I think that's the thing that Ken was talking about when we was talking about the ULM game. I think there was an expectation initially coming into that, so I think we're slowly moving into that direction. Far as getting all the offense out there, I'm not sure if all the offense out there yet. Letting on talk about trinkets and plays and gadgets and
I don't think we even know how good we can be. I'm talking about as a collective. I don't think listen, and that's what the coaches are doing a fantastic job of showing these guys, coaching them hard, letting them know you got it, man. But you got to go bring it every play. You know what I'm saying? And this is one thing. The difference between this team and last year's team, a noticeable difference. and I don't spend a lot of time on the sideline, especially not at home. We'll be on the team side for this game, but usually when I'm at home, I'm usually on the opposite side just to not be in the way. But even in that ULM game, TD, I just didn't see a lot of griping. You know what I'm saying?
Selfish play.
Just griping. You know what I'm saying? Just like coach get on you and just take the coaching. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but it's not. You saw it last year.
You saw it.
You saw it.
It seemed like, I mean, first of all, it seemed like you have a bunch of mature leaders on the team for one that will snatch a knot in you if you get out of line, which is
the team, and you love that.
For upperclassmen. And then you have underclassmen who understanding the game. And again, you got to get that to the coaches and to the veteran players or the senior player that's on the team. And so it's like everybody is
100%
on each other.
100%.
Right.
100%.
Like everybody depending on each other and no one trying to take the shine. You're not worried about, is win. Now everybody want to play, get their touches, get their throws, get their catches, get their tackles or their sacks for sure. But I see a lot of congratulations going on. I mean, even with Nobles getting the sack and stuff that he did, everybody congratulating him.
Winning is fun, bro.
Yeah. Yes, but then you know what, Ken? That also goes along with collectives and stuff like that too, man. Winning change things, man.
Hey, I'll say this about that though. You know what? You know what I gotta say? I haven't even mentioned the referees the past couple of games, bro.
You hadn't.
I was winning. No, I think the refs have done a pretty good job lately.
And you know one of the reasons why I can't? Because I've always said it. You take the refs out the game.
That's correct. Just go play good disciplined football, man.
I mean, go ahead and get up and the little minor stuff don't bother you. The refs becomes a factor when the game tight and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And you get a bunch of 3 and outs and you letting people run and throw the ball all over you. Now it becomes a problem with whatever the ref do. You see Hanky on the ground, then you pissed off because your team is not performing the way that they need to perform. So now you need to put the blame somewhere. So you know what? You just go on score, go ahead on and make a fumble and take the refs out the game. And that's what we've been doing.
There you go. And you know what, man? I'll say this. I got nothing but respect for the team that we're going to play on tomorrow.
Yes.
I think those young men will be ready to play. They will be excited to play. I think they'll be prepared. I think both teams are going to be ready to play and both teams are going to be prepared. But that lasts all about 1 quarter. After the second quarter and on, it comes down to execution and skill. And who's going to execute the best and who's just better. And I feel like this year, there was some times when but let me say this though. There was times when Grambling was terrible and they still beat us at home. Came right in there and whooped us.
Mm-hmm.
Ran us straight off the field. And don't think for 1 second that this team isn't capable of it. I'm not saying that they aren't capable of hanging 40 on us if we don't go out there and show up. And we sitting there looking stupid, wondering what happened. So I'm just saying.
And also, man, the special team has really been, has been on point too. Now we hadn't had we have a kick return of any sort?
No, we haven't. Now I will say this though, the young man number 3, I think he was number 3. He had a really good kick return. The wide receiver, I want to say it was number 3. It could have been number 2. But he almost took it to the house, the young man. So they got a pretty solid kick returner. I forgot that. They hawked him down on the other side of the 50. He almost took one back to the house. The big wide receiver, number 88. But number 3, I think, is one of their best receivers that they have. Number 2. And we have to look for the screen pass. When you're aggressive, they use your aggression against you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them throw, what you say, the underneath, use the tight end. And they're going to look to try to get us to back off a little bit because you hit us with the underneath stuff. If you can gash us a couple times, we'll retreat slightly. But I want to get a lead real quick and let's go and play some tough-nosed defense. Stop them from doing what they do. If you sit back there and let Miles Crowley pick you apart, he will. He can do it. He can. If he got time and he can see his receivers, he'll go out there and make a good day's work out of you. He can easily get up to 300 yards, a couple big plays here and there. So
Ken,
go ahead, brother.
Ken, I'm thinking about the middle. I do want to get a little more push from the middle of the defensive line. A little more push, and I wanted to see Bowie. I had high expectations. I didn't say high, but I had expectations for Bowie. I want to. I'm not sure what the deal is with him. But I really was looking for him to do something. In along with Wells, keep Wells just need to keep plugging. The guy is something to deal with. I mean, I'm speaking from an offensive line, because he kind of
want to see that. You want to see that pressure up the middle.
I want to see that pressure up the middle. If you get that pressure up the middle, it's all over everywhere else. Yeah, the edge is great. Everybody it, man, but you get that pressure up the middle,
like True did against Lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got
True he was a wrecking ball against Lane. This is a Jeremiah Williams game.
Gotta be
Jeremiah True, DeMonier. Let's go make something happen. Tyus Martin. Let's get up in the middle and I mean, listen, man. The center, I think, was a redshirt junior. I mean, but in the end, you know, this is how you make your living. This is how you separate yourself. Go create some problems for them. They're gonna count for Josh Noble. They know who Josh Noble is now.
That means Phillip Wells should do his thing, and Alan Walker should do his thing once they get in there, because Alan being quicker than those guys. Like I said, I see now. You let 75, you let any of those guys get their hands on you, you're just gonna be sitting up fighting. But you know, you can get a rush on them.
Yep, I agree. I don't think that it's gonna be a blowout, in my opinion. I would love to blow them out. I mean, maybe I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that they can get to the average that we're giving up. They can. Maybe I'm tripping that they can get to 17. You know what I'm saying? And I got us at a score of 38-17. You know what I'm saying? That's 21. You know, it's a blowout. Okay, 21 points. That's my thoughts on this game. 38-17 is tight. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always separate toward the end, but I feel like it'll be closer than we might think. But I want a blowout, though. I hope I'm wrong. I always hope I'm wrong on the score. I want 60, 70. I want a 2022 score. Give me 66 of them things. You hear me? Give me a 60 ball if we can. I would love that. But you know, if you don't, just win the game. Because guess what, TD? We win this game, we're 3-1, and we're heading over to Houston for a first SWAC game. Go over to Texas Southern, beat them down. Now we 5-1. Somebody said, "What you talking about?" This is what I'm talking about. Let's take a look at it real quick. We got Grambling. We got 3 straight road games, 3 straight trips. Rather, we'll be the home team for the Gulf Coast Challenge, but we'll be in Mobile. So Grambling tomorrow. We'll be in Houston, Texas next week. Mobile, Alabama the week after that, and then we'll have a bye week. We all get to take a break and get caught up on some rest and relaxation, family time, all that good stuff. And then guess what? We got a date with FAMU over there. Conservative 35-10, blowouts 45-17. I like that, Justin. I like that. I can work with that.
I can. I guess, yes. I was thinking 10. Wow.
I just think this team is I'm just telling y'all right now, man. And I still feel like whoever wins October 19 wins the Celebration Bowl this year. That's just my thoughts on that. I said the Celebration Bowl, not necessarily just the SWAC. That's my thoughts on it.
But then on top of that too, Ken, there are also some receivers that we hadn't seen that can get up and down the field. And I'm gonna tell you the thing about receiver that most people don't watch that makes a receiver stand out beyond catching, and that's blocking.
Yes. We got some good blocking receivers, bro.
But you mess around and get a receiver that that can block. I mean, you definitely can do some things.
Hey man, I like what brother Spencer can do down the field. This is a great game for Isaiah Spencer to get over 100 again.
I want to see May.
I do too. Mays, yep.
Is it Mays or May?
Mays.
Yes.
Richard Mays. Richard, word of the day, dominate. That's the word. Go dominate, brother.
I thought about something when you were talking about dominating. I was talking about being on the field. You remember the video that we dropped with Brother Brazil? You remember what he said about the 50-yard line?
Yeah.
He said
they got
they didn't want their opponent to get past the 50-yard line. And I asked him, why not? He said if they got past the 50, we was in trouble.
They was going to be in trouble. That's right. They was going to be practicing after the game. Hey, for real.
I mean, that man said they used to hit each other. They said he used to go a full scrimmage before games, man.
That was
serious,
crazy.
brother. He said full scrimmage before games, hitting each other. Like, man, what are y'all thinking about?
Man, that's real, bro. I think man, these next 3 games, bro, is critical, man. I like our chances, bro. Alabama A&M is gonna be a good game for us. You know what I mean? It'll be a good game. We'll get to see them versus FAMU beforehand, but yeah, man.
Hey, the Russian for Jackson State should really jump off the page, because I'm telling you, Ken, if they come in there playing that 4-3 that they played, with those being 3 line, with the linebacker being 3 yards off the line of scrimmage, they asking for it. They better back those guys up so somebody could possibly come in and make a tackle.
Who, them?
Yes, them. Because if they mess around and get caught up in that jumble between the offensive line, defensive line, and Irv or Ahmad or someone, whoever running the ball, get through that.
I'm running the ball down their throat tomorrow, coach. I'm gonna make you.
And I didn't see much speed on the outside, Ken.
I'm telling you, it was nothing. There was no speed. I didn't see speed in the entire game.
They probably just playing possum.
Hey, speaking of a possum, right? That big old rat looking motherfucker.
Yes.
I got a story, TD. Look, man. True story. Last night, bro. Went to Bible class, right? You know, I drive home. Bro, I pull in my driveway. Bro. I saw the biggest possum I ever seen in my life, bro. In my driveway, bro.
Scared.
No, I'm sitting there. These things, they bold, bro. But it was so crazy, bro. I think that I ain't never seen a possum that looked like he was on drugs, man. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. So I pulled my vehicle in the driveway, and the joker was like, he looked at me, he just kind of bagged up and went into the grass, but he just chilling there, just looking. So I threw my vehicle in reverse and kind of like turned toward and threw my brights on. And man, that joker started doing this. I ain't never seen no shit like that. He went to twitching, bro. He looked like he was I'm serious, bro. He looked like he was twitching. And they so ugly to me, bro. They got that look in their face, bro. That tail was thick. That tail was this long, bro. I said, boy, if I'd have had my pistol, I'd have shot every bullet at that something gun, bro.
He looking at you like, welcome home.
Bro, hey, listen, I thought he was acting like he was finna go back in the driveway. Like, all right, bro, come on back by. I'm trying to get to your trash can, bro. Oh, so the lights were messing him up. Okay, that's why when I threw them brights on, that joker went to twitching, man.
So that's why they play dead.
Boy, if I'd have had that thing on me, boy. Woo. Listen to me.
You know what, Ken? I just read this right here from Carter. I forgot about the quickness of JD. coming out the backfield.
JD Martin in that wheel route. JD Martin, bro, is special, bro. He got it.
He is for real on it.
So let's go back to Coach Gallen's interview on Tiger Talk, bro. Every last one of them said, "Yeah, them possums gonna test your gangster." Had one stuck in the truck, bro. This is what I kept doing. So my house, I had the. I saw that. So look, this is what I would do. If I heard a noise outside, like with my dumpster or something, I would go to my security light and just turn the light on. Because if I turn my light on right by my garage, it literally lights almost to the street. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept the light on for a minute just to see, just so I could see, or whatever the case may be. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, bro. I wanted to go back out there with that thing, but it was too late at night. You know what I'm saying? After 11, you can't go out there with that firepower, man. You get a visit.
Right.
So yeah, man. I tell you, bro. But no,
I say something about JD. I think.
Listen, man. No, I was talking about Coach Gallen.
Yeah.
Five running backs have a unique skill set that makes them different than the other one. We have no two running backs that are the same, that are even remotely close. Erd Mulligan is completely different than JD Martin.
Completely.
But Erd Mulligan is not Ahmad Miller. Ahmad is Ahmad. Irv is Irv. JD is JD, right?
True.
Nate Blunt is Nate Blunt. Travis Terrell is Travis Terrell. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Zeke is Zeke. Like, nobody's the same. Amari Matthews, way different. You know what I mean? And that's what's so cool about them, and all of them got that special, especially when you're running behind a big offensive line. We leading the conference in offense right now. So shout out to our head coach who's calling the plays, man. You know what I mean? So we got a chance now to go continue that same trend. And
man,
it is what it is, bro.
I was looking at you spoke on the offensive line, man. Every time I get a chance, I just look at Mason Barton. I said, man, I had to hit him in his hip.
You sound like Robert Brazil now. Talk about he gonna headbutt you.
Look, man, that's man. Those are some big guys, man, and they can block.
Heard you cook oxtails once a week over here, man. Listen, nah, that's what he said. Opossum. Oh man, them things are ugly, bro. I don't like them damn things, bro. They so disrespectful, bro. No, seriously, them things that give you no regard, bro. That joker look at you like, look, man, I'm in your garbage can, bro. Mm-hmm. I need what's in there.
Go on and get you a beer.
I'm going in the house, man. Either we gonna deal with this like some, you know what I'm saying, we civil, or we can get into some gangsters. He's like, what we doing?
Then they'll show you the teeth. Yeah.
Them old spotted eyes looking like, you know what I'm saying? No, bro.
So Ken, what's your total rushing? What's your total passing?
I think we eclipse 500 yards total tomorrow. I would say give me about 275 passing, 225 rushing.
I like it.
Somewhere close to that range. I think we eclipsed the 200 range. We definitely eclipsed the 200. I really think we eclipsed the 200 yards rushing tomorrow.
You said total now. You're not including special teams.
No, just total offense.
Just total offense.
Yeah. Total offense. I think we eclipse 500 yards tomorrow. That's my thoughts on that. Like I said, that's me giving Grambling everything that I think that they worthy of. But I just think we're just a better team. And I think if we go out there and just play our game, we're gonna make easy work of this game.
So Ken, answer this then. So for the last 2 years, Southern has not been a conference game for us. And Grambling is not a conference game for us. At what point does that change?
Well, Southern, this is only the second year.
Right?
Yeah, because remember the 21 year, no, the 21 year was a circumference game. And then 22 was the game where 22, they came here. Wait a minute. Was that 22? Yeah, 22, they came to us. We beat them 35-0. That was a conference game as well. So both years when Prime was there, they were conference games.
Okay.
Last year when we went, remember last year, 2023,
When we went there.
we didn't have to play them. So what A.D. Robinson did was he gave them the first, because it was to keep it on cycle. They decided, because remember we were talking about that neutral site.
Right.
And then we wound up just saying, you know what, let's just negotiate it to where we'll come there in 23, and then y'all got to come here in 24. Hopefully next year when it's on their rotating, we hadn't even played Prairie View yet under this new schedule as a conference game. You know, you keep your same opponent. I would think that we would drop Texas Southern, drop UAPB, add Grambling, add Southern, or add Grambling, add Prairie View, and then you just keep playing Southern, because I don't think Southern comes back on our schedule as a conference game until 2028. 2027, I'm sorry. Yeah, so 25, 26, you still non-conference, you still do. So we'll go there next year as a non-conference game. They come back as a non-conference game, and then we go back there as a conference game. I think that's how it'll work. I'm almost certain that Grambling and Prairie View should pop on our schedule, and we should drop UAPB and drop Texas Southern next year.
Okay.
Because that'll fix that. Because if we get Grambling as a conference game, remember this game that we're playing against Grambling is a return of a favor. You remember on the Prime 22, we needed a home game, and Hugh Jackson took that game.
Okay.
Yes, 22 was in conference. So remember we needed a home game.
So hold on.
Yeah.
So you mean tell me somebody did you a favor and you beat them 64 to
Well, Hugh Jackson was smart, because Hugh Jackson was like, it doesn't matter. That game's going to be on TV. It's going to help my recruiting. I get to play against Dion, yada, yada, yada. So, we went out there and handled business, but they needed a home game, and they wanted to get Grambling, but this is the beauty of it. You play that, it's chess, not checkers. You play that game so Jackson State can owe you another game, right? That's why we're going to Grambling this year. You might say, man, I don't want to play Grambling or something. It's smart. It's smart business, Coach. I said Coach 80, but 80 Robinson, we get our home game with Southern this year, and we give Grambling back their game. So now we're slick. So now next year we should get Grambling as a home game / conference game, and we should get, instead of going to UAPB next year, TD, we should go to Prairie View next year.
Oh, that's Houston.
Or no. Instead of going to Texas Southern, we go to Prairie View.
Right.
No, Prairie View come to us. I think.
Hey,
that means we would go to Valley, go to FAMU, go to Alabama A&M. Yeah.
Hey, it's been a minute, but if I'm not mistaken, I wonder, people, hitting the road and stuff, man. I think it get a little tight. Side of there.
Let me say this: Alcorn is always a conference game. That's our permanent rival off the west side. So we will always play Alcorn as a conference game. So in the SWAC 8-game mandate, TD, you get all of your SWAC counterparts on the same side of the division. You get one permanent rival on the other side, and you get two rotating teams out of that conference. So Alcorn stays FAMU, Alabama A&M, Alabama State, Bethune-Cookman Valley. Always going to have those 5 plus Alcorn. So those are your 6.
Because they're in the East.
Yeah, you're going to get all your East. Yep. You're always going to get your East, and then you're going to get Alcorns for us. And then whatever else rotates from there. I think we dropped Texas Southern, we dropped Texas Southern, we dropped UAPB, and we add. So that means the crazy thing is, bro, is I think we would probably go the way it works. Grambling would probably come to us, and then we would go to Prairie View. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we go to Prairie View, Grambling comes to us, and then Alcorn comes to us. So you get Grambling, Alcorn at home. You get Bethune-Cookman at home. You get Alabama State at home.
They are.
That's it. You get the other non-conference game at home. I won't say that name because I don't think that that's out officially. And so that's 5 home games right there already for next year.
And then I think you did you say A&M? Or we have to go to
A&M, we're going to A&M next year.
We got to go to Huntsville.
So we go to Normal, we go to Tallahassee, we go to Valley, and we go to Prairie View if we pick them up next year. So you get 4 at home, 4 away from home. And we go to Southern. So that's 5.
Okay.
And you got the Labor Day Classic over in Chicago Classic to Hampton. Potentially USM, potentially another 4 I won't mention. But I know that we were supposed to have USM on the schedule as a FBS team next year. Will that happen? I don't know. Got to ask AD about that. If we do play Tennessee State, I don't think it'll be the Southern Heritage Classic, though. It'll probably be something else, but I don't know. That's what AD is working on. Last conversation we had, I mean, there's some opportunities for some other games. I won't mention that. I'll let the school break that. But yeah.
Mm.
Home and home would not. I mean, it would. The problem is Tennessee State ain't coming.
But
A neutral site makes sense for them because they want to go back to Memphis. They'll go to Memphis. They're not coming to Jackson like that.
But here's the thing, Ken.
I would love a home and home. You know why, TD? Because we get to go to Nashville. You know what I'm saying? I would love to go to Nashville. Shout out to my boy G. You know what I'm saying? But
So Ken, with it's kind of like this, and I had this thought, listening to the comment with Coach George making about wanting to play Jackson State again. You don't want to get in the conference and play us, but you want to gain capital and stay on that side. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hell, all this non-conference game, you playing HBCUs. You didn't play Valley. You didn't play UAPB. You got Howard on homecoming. You know what I'm saying? You get Jackson State. I mean, that's pretty solid. If I'm Tennessee State, I hadn't even talked about the potential of moving up just yet because, with the Pac-12, you see Memphis is heading to the Pac-12, TD.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they announced it today. Memphis is heading to the Pac-12, and I want to say, what other team was that? I can't remember. But they got teams that are heading to the Pac-12. Fresno State, San Diego State. They snatching teams up, bro. UTSA. What that's going to do, though, TD, is going to create some opportunities because the Mountain West could easily come and snatch up UTEP. They can snatch up New Mexico State. and Tulane. That's who it was. Memphis and Tulane is going to the Pac-12.
Oh, Tulane moving again?
Tulane going to the Pac-12. So here's what I'm saying. Like, you got to see how it's going to shuffle. I think Conference USA will lose a couple of teams. I think the AAC would move a couple, maybe a team or two, and maybe it's Sunbelt. You never know. So where would they go to get those replacements? Do they try to replace those teams? I mean, if I'm the Conference USA, as much as they moved up these teams, TD, if I'm Conference USA, I'm kicking the doors. I'm kicking the tires on the HBCU element.
For sure.
If you want to compete with these other conferences with like eyes, I think the HBCU element to the FBS ranks is worth them reaching out and being able to willingly assist those HBCUs with getting them to their level. I think that would be a hell of a pairing if there's an opportunity.
I agree.
There are some HBCUs that could bring their brands and their fans and all of that, if we being honest, you know what I mean?
Right.
Damn, they got North Texas in talks with the Pac-12. Wow. Pac-12 sitting on a lot of money, man. All the money from them exits. They got all the, and guess who held ranked with it, TD? Washington State and Oregon State. Because they stood pat. Cal and Stanford went to the ACC. Went to the ACC.
A lot of shifting going on, huh?
Yeah, so my point is this, man. There you go. And G5, FCS, that's right, Brother Shaw. There would be a merger of the FCS with the G5. What I'm saying is that will there be opportunities for some other FCS schools to go FBS? And you're running into slim pickings with these FCS schools that, can they pull over South? Can they pull up South Dakota State, North Dakota State, potentially? You know what I'm saying? Those are some really good programs. They killing it in. There's a team like Incarnate Word move up to FBS. You see what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Like, there's a lot of teams. Sac State could potentially move up to Pac-12 if they go up to the FBS rank. So there's some opportunities out there. I just think we should be getting our affairs in order and at least be a part of the conversation. All this shift going on.
And it definitely is going to start, add to the campaign tomorrow. We talk about dominate, you have to get on people's radar. So you have to show, you have to be an elite in what you're doing. You don't have to, but it's definitely good if you are. And we have the potential.
What we need? Huh? We need to go to the Celebration Bowl without Deion Sanders and win.
Facts.
Because if we go, it's now organic. We led by a coach that's one of our own. There is no serious celebrity hype that comes with that, where people are discrediting the work that's done because they're saying, oh, that's just Deion. But if Coach TC, who I feel has a great chance to do that, like he's saying, they're building for December. That's right. We just got they say just got a new EA forward thinking. It has talks about going. See, that's all it takes, EA, and somebody got to do it. If Jackson State's not going to be the leader of it, then somebody got to do it. The FAMUs of the world, the Tennessee States of the world, somebody has to create the frame of reference, because it's hard to do that, and it's hard to have that conversation with no frame of reference, because if y'all do it, not do it, but if you guys do decide to do it, there can be some conversations had, AD to AD, president to president, can say, hey, how did you do that? You know what I'm saying? What are some of the pitfalls? You can have conversations, and we tend to follow suit. I think we should be meeting as a group, a small core, and having some real conversations with some of these conferences that's looking at staying alive, because they can't keep sustaining that, bro. Mountain West is going to take a couple of them teams, bro, because they're not going to lose Fresno State, San Diego State, and the teams like that. And just UC Davis is building a new stadium to move up to FBS. You know what I'm saying? USF is building a new stadium on campus. It's like an 8,000 seat stadium. They've been playing at Raymond James in Tampa for quite some while, TD. I'm at the place right now, TD. I would and this may sound bad, but over the vet, I'd take a 30 to 35,000 seat stadium right now in a heartbeat on campus.
Yes, sir.
Give me a 35 seat, 1,000 seat stadium. Let's pack that motherfucker out every damn game. Let's have a sellout and look, make it the hottest ticket in town. You either get a ticket or you don't.
Ooh.
I'm just keeping it a buck. 30 to 35K. I would love a 40,000 seats. Forget all that, bro. 35,000 is a sweet spot. Make it desirable. Give me some sweets. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
being honest, bro. That would change the trajectory of Jackson State football forever. Hell, if they told us, hell, if we go FBS, if they say, oh, you can go FBS, but you can get a stadium on campus, but you can only get 30,000 seats. Then give me the 30,000 seat stadium on campus, and we'll have a plan for growth.
Say, show me the dotted line.
Show me the dotted line. I'm signing up on that immediately. We say, when can I start? Immediately. Where I sign that up at? Come on, man. You get a sellout crowd every game. Man, that's the hottest ticket in town now. You know how hard it'll be to get a Jackson State ticket? 30K with box seats. There you go, merch. What's up, bro? It's my guy right there, man. Got them hoodies coming, by the way. Them hoodies and new t-shirts coming down the pipe. But
What up, merch?
35K for Jackson State. Hell, 32K. That's what we had in the stadium this past week. Look, fuck it. 32K, 35 TD. But listen, the key, box seats and suites. We're gonna have a KC-1400 suite. Got to have it, baby. I'm coming off the sideline. I'm going upstairs where we can have some dinner and some, you know what I'm saying? That I love the sound of that. The vet is showing his age. You follow what I'm talking about?
Hey, Coach Walker.
Hey, man.
You know we 10 toes down up in this thing.
Hey, that's the brother Ephraim. That is the play for Jackson State right there, baby. You know what I'm saying? And then two, let's play the game how it go. TD, unfortunately, in the state that we live in, some folks don't want to see Jackson State have a bigger stadium than the state. They're not gonna give you no state-of-the-art new stuff that's bigger than Vaught Hemingway or, you know what I'm saying, the stadium over in Starkville or USM. So let's just play the game how the game go. Let's get what we need to get, and then we put together a plan for growth. And let's go create some new memories. People complain about the state. The Boom got their own section. The student section can be created all over again. You reinvent the ramp. You build it with a ramp so you can you don't lose your culture. You just take that culture over there to the stadium, to the campus. And now we parking downtown, walking to the campus. Now homecoming is a little different now, dog. You see what I'm saying? It's a little different now, TD.
Different.
You charge them for the you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that can come with that. We just got to get outside of the old way of. And I ain't knocking nobody. I'm just saying, like, put it on the campus, bro. Like if we can, I would love that, bro. I would love that. I would love to see that, and I think, but right away to get to
location, man.
to get to where we trying to go on the next level, bro. I take a 30,000 seat stadium tomorrow.
But like bro, you just said, I mean, you have to have room to grow, though, to add on.
What I just say? Not TOMORROW. TA. Tomorrow. Do you hear me? I ain't BSing with you, bro. I'll take it tomorrow. RUH. For real, bro. I'm just saying, at this point, we all like new stuff, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Listen, hey, we love that hoopty, dog. It's sentimental to us. But you know what, TD? I can't pass that down to my kids, bro. I'm okay with their experience of Jackson State being a new experience. I'm okay with that. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about how you build it and how you do it. And trust me when I tell you, we'll still have the same walk-up crowd. On an average, we're going to hit that 28 to 30-ish, 35 range anyway. Big time games, I don't care if the opposing team can't come. It's our game. We'll go down by y'all. You better. Hey, TD, we give you 2,000 seats. We give you 2,000 seats up in the upper top corner, like UT. You go to UT, listen, bro, living in Austin, you go to a UT, Austin, Texas Longhorns game, bro. It ain't nothing in that stadium but burnt orange. Do you hear me? And listen, the team that you playing against, TD, they look at they way up there. And it's a small smidget of just the colors.
And them be some small seats too.
Bruh, it's a small smidget. Do you hear me? This is a Texas fight. Texas fight. It's a Texas game, bro. They don't care about the visitors. We have adopted this mentality of, that's why I tell everybody, I have no problems with what Southern does at Mumford. They sell their season ticket holders on the opposite side. I'm perfectly fine with that. It's your stadium. You do with it what you want to do with it. But if we had a stadium like Alabama State on campus, bro, I'd be the happiest joke on earth, man. Come on, man. Turf field, suites. Come on, man. Y'all know Jackson, Mississippi. We do it big, bro. We like to put on, TD. We got some bougie people in Jackson, bro. We bougie, man. We country bougie. You see what I'm saying? Folks like to call the company. We like nice things. We got some folks, but we got some heavy hitters in Jackson, bro. Them suites will sell out for the next 10 years, bro. You know they would. They'll never be available. People will be on the wait list for a decade to get them suites, man. They gonna be essing. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have good food in there too.
I'm a little old school too, man. I'm getting rid of the grass. Gonna be a little sentimental to me. I'm
perfectly fine with grass, bro.
No,
I'm fine with grass. Whatever. I'm good with that. But listen to me. This is all I'm saying. Just like the band hall, FD Music Hugh, Howard the Boom had out going. See what I'm saying? It's bro. Let me tell you something. I can't wait to go over there. I want to go over there and check it out. The new band hall, like I do. I want to go check that out. But let me say this though, and I say this and we done. Bro, I like new stuff, man. I have learned. One of the best things you can do sometimes if you live in this big old house, you got all this stuff, is to declutter and to get a nice, more compacted. You know, one of the things that I like when it comes to like real estate sometimes is a house that doesn't have wasted space. All your space. You go from a 3,600 square foot house, TD, to a 2,200 square foot house with no wasted space. And you maximize it. And the design is built to where it's way more accommodating. Yeah, you might lose a little space, but everything is serviced, everything is usable. And you realize, you know what? I don't really need that guest bedroom because ain't nobody really coming to my house right now. You know what I'm saying? People come to, I might have visitation twice a year, maybe. Guess what I can do? I can get you a hotel down the street. I pay for it for you and provide transportation and everything. Make sure you're good. If you want to blow out an air mattress in the living room, TD, that's fine too. All I'm saying is that I'm not saying that there aren't plans in place, but I just think that if we're not having those conversations, then we should start, because there's a lot of things happening around us. And I would love to see if we are. There'll be a question we could ask AD when we get a chance to. Go ahead.
I'll put you some blankets on the floor.
I at least get you an air mattress, bro.
Man.
Come on, bro. I'm talking about family that's coming in town. You're gonna at least try to be accommodating, bro.
Nah. Hey, we're gonna have a sleepover. Everybody will sleep on the floor and get some popcorn and watch.
I ain't sleeping on no floor, man.
Yeah, it's good for your back.
How was your back at the airport, bro? How was your back at the airport?
Hey, you know what? I was more, I had no problem. Man, I slept good.
KT Dub, he hurt for a week behind that one, boy. But this, you know what's crazy? I got trauma when it comes to pallets, bro. I used to staying in my grandma's house, I slept on pallets for years. Look, bro. We work too damn hard to be sleeping on the floor, man. Go get an air mattress, bro. Blow that shit up for your folk, man.
But, I still do that now, man. I come home from the gym, take me a shower, man. I stretch out on the floor.
Ain't nothing wrong with stretching out on the floor when it's optional. We're talking about visiting. We're talking about visiting.
I know. I'm just playing, man.
Y'all see how TD is, man. Don't go stay at his house. He gonna put your behind on the floor. He gonna give you a pallet.
With some
And say,
cold
man, find you a little corner over there, man, a little crevice, a little something, man. But no, that's all I'm saying. Like, regardless of how people want to look at it or how they want to take it, at the end of the day, I'm just looking at it like, you know what? I mean, at this point, I love the vet, man, but she's showing her age, bro.
Yeah,
Listen, man. You know, you can only do so much with what you got to work with, and I hope one day we get to see that reality, bro. I really do, in our lifetime. It would be nice. But I do know that it costs a lot of money to build a stadium, a lot of money. And it would take some serious cooperation from the government as well as the state government, as well as we would have to really find some serious fundraising when it comes to that. Some maybe a leverage play with the vet. I don't know what goes into that. I don't think I'll be a part of those conversations to have it, but it would be great to see it become a reality, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ken, it's two things I want to say, and then then you can end it out. I've been wanting to say this all week, and so before tonight over with, I'm glad to see Mr. Edwin in the chat. Hadn't seen him much since that Southern game. Where's Perry?
You said what?
Where's Perry?
Hey, brother, let me tell you something, bro. B. Jordan, it ain't happening, bro. Let it go, big dog. That ain't happening, bro.
Nah, man, that's tacky.
No, it ain't happening though. Like structurally, you're not doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like structurally, it's a lot of. I don't know everything that's an issue or what have you, and I'm not complaining about anything. That stadium was built, bro, a long time ago, dog. And as of right now, hey man, nah, we ain't doing all that, bro. We ain't doing all that. We right now, you just maintaining it so we can still host games and all that good stuff. But the reality of the matter is long-term plan. We need to be building a new stadium.
But yeah, man, it's cool. I'll miss with Perry. You know what I'm saying? He always, he always show around Southern time. We hadn't seen him this week, so I just wanted to give him a shout out.
Perry was a good sport, though. Perry was a good sport.
Yeah,
He went on,
Yeah, I like Perry.
Shout out to all the Southern folk that went. Even J Max went out there, and that was so funny, bro. Came on. He said they whooped it. They tore him every which way but loose.
Boy,
man.
that was hilarious,
bro. That was funny, bro. I gotta give shout out to Swag the Food fellas, bro. That was
that was hilarious.
That was funny. I gotta get that to him, bro.
Yeah, they did that. They did that.
Hey, what's your score, man? What's your score before we get out of here, bro? What's your score for tomorrow? I got 38-17 Jackson State over Grambling. Well, who you got? Make sure y'all hydrate. Make sure y'all hydrate on water, not liquor.
So, hey man, I never, I don't drink. Definitely don't drink like that, man. I just don't say I nigga quench anybody Thursday anyway. But nevertheless, I'm rolling around there with Justin. I was thinking today, I was thinking 10, but I'm gonna go ahead and give him 14. But I got us on the flip side. Maybe we should be 35 at least, not 40.
35-14. I'm with it.
Yes, sir.
I'm with it. Okay.
Hey, for everybody
traveling, the same point difference. Hey, 35-14. I said 38-17.
Well, I mean, last week I said 30. I said 30-14, 30-17, something like that. So I won't fall off, with that either. But yeah, I'm thinking at least 35, not 40. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we play around with that 50 piece. Now, I don't think I do think Grambling will get up a little bit for this game. Definitely first half. If we don't go ahead and knock them out from the beginning, Ken, they're gonna feel like they like the band they came to play, and they feel like they feel like
let's hope they don't, man. Listen,
so just go ahead and punch it from the door. Matter of fact, steal their uniform.
Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, it's a whiteout tomorrow, everybody. We hope to see you guys at Eddie G. Robinson Memorial Stadium in Grambling, Louisiana. Jack State versus Grambling, man. Get your hydration on. Drink your liquid IV. LaDon says she's been drinking liquid IV for 3 days straight. I'm gonna get me some electrolytes tonight. Pick me up, Gatorade and chug that down. Give me some liquid IV for tomorrow. Got me a big old water and a whole lot of.
You might want to just fill up a little cooler, man.
Nah, I ain't got all that on me, bro. But
yeah,
I'll think about that in the near future.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, everybody. D.I. love, man. Go Tigers, baby.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.